Hey guys, this is Tyson Curtis here with Lead System Network, corporate trainer here. Also with Lead Capture Page Systems. For the last 2 years, I've been with Lead Capture Page Systems, helping them, consult with guys like yourself or gals with your replicated team systems that you guys currently have. So in this webinar, what I want to go over here with you guys today is kind of the history of lead capture page systems, how it came about, and the direction of lead capture page systems and where exactly we're going. Just want to let you guys know I'm not the owner or the founder or anything of lead capture page systems. It's been around for, about 7 or 8 years now, and it's been in several different hands throughout the path. Codes come from here, codes from there, and there's been a lot of edits, developers come and go, right? You guys know about this. So I want to show you guys the history, and I think it's important that you guys know the history of lead capture page systems, so that you guys can see and know that we're on the right path, and we're definitely growing here. So we do have some guest speakers that are going to be on here tonight. We got Sid. You're here tonight. Hey, how you doing, Sid? You're from.
And if you can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you. Okay, man. Where are you from?
Okay, great. I'm in right near Aspen, Colorado.
Okay, man. So just hang tight, and we do have some other guest speakers coming on here tonight. I'll call you out when it's your time to speak. But what I was telling everybody is we're going to talk about the history of lead capture page systems. Sorry, I'm going to put my phone on silent because it's going to be going off like crazy, and I can't stop my home line if it goes off on us too, guys. But we're going to talk about the history of lead capture page systems, where it came from, about how long it's been around. I just mentioned to everybody it's been around 7 or 8 years now. And some of the big names, some of the big players out there have built team systems and even affiliate programs using the software over at lead capture page systems. And so I won't have enough time to mention all of those because there's like 300 or so different systems. But normally, typically, the way that it works is folks like yourself go to leadcapturepagesystem.com and you submit a request asking for a system, and then I call you back, and then we consult with you and figure out exactly what your needs are. We figure out if you need a team system, or maybe you want a complete affiliate system. You want a binary comp plan, you want a straight line downline comp plan, you want unlimited width comp plan. You guys know how you join these programs out there and they say, hey, we got this comp plan that's never been done before, it's brand new, spanking new. No, guys, that's just scripts. Okay, we've got all those scripts here at Lead Capture Page Systems. And so our clients come to us, they get the software, we give them the scripts, we give them exactly what they want, and we hide the branding so that when you guys join these programs out there, and actually most of you that are watching this video right now are already clients of ours, because this webinar is for our clients, and you guys have systems, so you guys know what I'm talking about. Some of you have removed the branding and not removed the branding. Some of you have told your members that, this is your system, the one that you spent thousands of dollars on, it's all your own code, and I don't know, whatever. But hey, it's cool that there's a place that you guys can go to get that software, right? And so I want to show you guys where we came from. So I'm going to go ahead and do a screen share really quick here. Let me know when you guys can all see my screen. And actually, probably what I'll do is I'll show you guys where we are, today. Let's do this. Okay, can you guys see my screen okay?
Not yet. Oh, now we can.
Okay, awesome. So where we are today, guys, is we're with the Lead System Network 2.0. And as you guys can see, that's a pretty fancy page there. There's a video playing behind a video. Just a nice looking, page that we have here. Now, this is kind of the way that we're going. The LSN 2.0, instead of using lead capture page systems to, I guess, push all of our sales, and then our software, we're going to be doing it now through LSN 2.0. So how did this happen? How did we end up, using the LSN 2.0 look or design? How did we get to this design? Where did we start? So let's go back in time, okay, guys? What we're going to do is a nice little pop-up there is trying to get me. But we're going to go back in time. We're going to go to a company called 65leads.com. And some of you guys might remember this, but this is like the first system that was ever generated with the LCPS software. Okay, so this was created, and what it was is obviously you can see it looks pretty classic, looks pretty old there, right? So we started here years ago, and I don't even know, like it probably says, okay, so it says powered by Lead Capture Page Systems down here. See how it has this deal down here. But what it was is it was a site that members could go to, and they could pay like $20 a month, and they can have access to as many capture pages, as many landing pages, and then they had access to like an autoresponder, you know, for whatever business it is that they had, they could go ahead and do that. But it was like a $19.95 deal, you know. And at the time, if you guys think 5 years ago or 7 years ago, this was hot. I mean, these pages that you're looking at right now, these pages that you see, used to be hot pages. These used to be pages that people looked at and they're like, oh wow, you know, I got to pay $19.95 a month for that so I can promote my business. And so that's where it kind of started. But then from there on, from this point on, what would happen is some of the clients decided that, well, shoot, I want to own the system that sells these things for $19.95. You know, like I'd go to $19.95 and have all these pages, but what if I had a system where my members could pay $19.95 and I can make $19.95 times 1,000 members, you know, and I can make $200,000 a month, you know, selling replicated capture pages. I don't need to join this 65 leads thing. I can do my own. And so most people would scroll down to the bottom and they click on this little link down here on the bottom that says Lead Capture Page System. And when they click on that, it would take them to this page. And, you know, since then there's been lots of version updates. So, you know, the back office and whatnot looks a lot different, or it did look a lot different. And actually, let me show you guys an example of that. I'm going to go ahead and pull this off the screen really quick. Pull up to my dual monitor here. And I'm going to go ahead and log in to the back office of 65 Leads so you can kind of see what the members used to get when they purchase software, okay? So let's go ahead, and I'm logging in. I'll pull it right back over the screen, so you guys just hang tight. Look at that, guys. See that? This is the back office, okay? So you would go to, you know, Lead Capture Page Systems, and you'd purchase software for, you know, $400 or $500, maybe $800 or whatever, maybe $800 at the most. And this is what your back office would look like. And then you could go back here and you can edit your back office and, you know, set up all your capture pages and landing pages. And then when your members created an account, you know, they kind of had a cloned replication of what you had, okay? So if you were the owner of, you know, 65 Leads, this program, this is what I'm saying here is this is what your back office looked like, okay? So that's where we were, okay? That's where we were. But what happened was, you know, we had, I'm going to go back a screen here. Sorry, guys, I had to pull things off. I don't want you guys to see all my passwords. But I'm going to go back to this here. This is the new template. You guys see this template? This was the new one of the version, the latest template that we are over here at LCPS. Now, like I said, LCPS had lots of clients just like yourself, okay, that had systems. But what happened was one of the largest clients that LCPS had ever had, okay, was Lead System Network, okay? They had a deal called Lead System Network, just Lead System Network, you know, version 1. And what this was, guys, is it was an updated version of this, okay? So it was an all-in-one tool suite, where you could build capture pages and landing pages for your business. But obviously the back office and everything was a lot better. You guys can see that this is more up to date with our times, right? It's not so classic. Since I can't see anyone else's head shaking up and down, Sid, can you just do a shake? You guys know how it is when you're doing webinars and you don't see anyone shaking. It's like, okay, I'm just talking to myself here. But yeah, so you guys can see that this is definitely a lot nicer. But the problem with just having LSN and having all-in-one tool suite is we still have customers or people who want to own, you know, their own replicated system. Okay, they want one of these. Okay, they want to be in one of these things. Okay, so they want to do this, but then they're like, no, I want, you know, just like back in the day, they're like, no, I want my own system. So what we decided to do is partner with one of the largest clients inside of LCPS and launch LSN 2.0. And so now let's go ahead and log into a Lead System Network back office. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and log in. So this is the back office. Looks nice, right, guys? Sid, shake your head, man, up and down. So this is the new back office, guys. So if you look at, this system here, and I showed you guys, what its back office looked like, right? Look at the difference. I mean, it's a huge update, right? So there's an all-in tool suite. This is what it looks like. But now what we're talking to you guys about tonight is having your own system, your own branded system. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a branded system. All right.
Yeah. What's great is at least from what the little I know is that back office there is an example of exactly what we can create of our own.
Yeah, absolutely. So just to mess around, guys, you guys look at my URL up here. See where it says monsterleadnetwork.com. So I went over to Lead System Network 2.0 and I grabbed their entrepreneur package. Okay, so as an entrepreneur, you can go to their step 5 down here. Okay, and on step 5, you click here and you watch this. You watch this video on step 5. Hey, welcome. So you watch this video, and then it tells you what you need to do to get your own system. But you guys see how this back office right here is all LSN. It has an LSN logo. It has steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It basically makes the customers follow the bouncy ball. Watch this. Once you get your own system, your entrepreneur member, now it's called, look, I got my own domain. I chose my own domain, monsterleadnetwork.com. Cool, right? And then my members, they can actually log in to the back office. Okay, so now I own the system. I'm able to change, whatever, this video is, their welcome video. See how this button is blank, guys? This button's blank, this button's blank, and this button's blank. See how it says Monster Lead Network up here? So it's basically we're giving you a clone of the Lead System Network, the newest back office look, but we're letting you use your own logo. Okay, and you can even have, a genealogy tree where you can see your own members. So you guys are going to be able to see your own members. And the other cool thing is you guys are going to be able to manage your members too. So as members come in through your system, you can even move them underneath other people. See, because now you're the stage walker now. You're the CEO. You own the system, right? So you're going to get these emails from your downline or, members saying, hey, I accidentally signed up under the wrong person. I'm sure you guys have done that before, right? And you'll have access to be able to move those people underneath the correct person. So let me show you guys how easy it is to set up a system now. Okay, and there's a good reason why we've done these updates. In the past with our old lead capture page system that you would purchase, this one right here, there was a lot of coding that was involved that you needed to do to set up your system. But now someone can actually have a system like this set up within 3 days. They could actually, have their complete system, their logo and everything set up. Sorry, I'm on the wrong one. They could have a system just like this set up. And then once they get their system installed to their domain and they got their logo set up, all they have to do is click on the admin setup right here, guys, when you get your system. And you just follow the bouncy ball. So we set up a system for leaders where they can first, 1, choose the logo of their company. Then step 2, see how there's step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. Watch this, guys. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go over here to YouTube. I'm going to show you guys in real time how this works. And I spelled YouTube wrong. I'm going to go to, sorry, geez, I'm doing this wrong. Okay, why? Man, my computer. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so I'm going to go over here to YouTube. First, what I'm going to do, okay, for my system is back here on my dashboard, you guys see how I got step 1, right? What I want to do is I want to set my step 1 and my video for step 1. Okay, so what I would do is simply go to my admin setup, go to my steps, and I would grab a video, maybe a video of myself or whatnot. We'll just go to, the first video that I see here. And I'll just grab the link to that video. And I just installed this system, so I might have some bugs or glitches as I go through and show you guys this, but that's just how it is with any system, right, guys, when you get started. So I'm going to go ahead and do the title here. I'm going to go ahead and put down the money is going to be my title. Get the money. Something like that. So this will be my step 1. I'm going to go ahead and save the step. Okay, now that I've saved the step, and if I go back to my dashboard, Okay, there it is. So see how I have the money as my step one, guys, and get the money as my video. So it's going to be playing that video right here, the money video. And then what you'd simply go, this system needs some updates to it. Okay, so I'll need to get the updates for this so that I can do it. That's fine. I can just do a support request and get that done. But on these steps, guys, you'll just go ahead and put your, and it could be because I have, you know, like some extra, I might have to take out some of this stuff and just do some of that, or I might need to change the code. Maybe I need to clear my cache or whatever. See, now I'm getting code here. So anyways, you guys kind of get the point when you change that. So when you get your system, if you guys see any glitches like this, it's not hard, you know, to contact support, and we'll go ahead and get it taken care of. But the way that it works is you go through, you go to your steps, you choose your video. Let me go ahead and try a different video. Maybe it's just that video. Maybe I should try one of these other links. And if this doesn't work, I can always switch over to another system and show you guys one that we have done. Okay, so I just put that link in. Maybe it's the share link, the one that I need to put in there. This is a brand new system I just put together today, guys, so bear with me. Okay, so it's not working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to a system of one of our other clients. We've already set one up, so here's his. I'm going to go ahead and sign in. So look at this. It says welcome. It has my name. He does the welcoming to me. This customer, what he did is he did step one, learn the product lines of MMSI Concept. He's got a video here that explains, you know, what's going on. He's got a click here, call to action. When you click that, pop-up comes up, so I can click on, you know, whatever it was he was talking, you know, about in that video. Then we've got step two, which is LSN. He has step two for his LSN two-step. He's got a step three. You know, he has, you know, whatever that is. It's probably another product line that he has. Oh, here's all the different companies that he's involved in. So he's basically saying, hey, join all these companies. So he has multiple members, guys, that come in here and they just follow the bouncy ball. But you guys are going to be able to do this. You guys are going to be able to set your system up so that your members will follow a bouncy ball. And you could even put, like, you know, different companies, you know, down the line here. For my system, what I have goals for this one is I'm going to have, I have a couple companies that, you know, I've always promoted. And one of them was Send Out Cards. You guys probably heard of that before. So I was going to put that in one of my steps, and then I was going to do a video over here. That's my goal. And it's going to say, hey, you know, fortunes in the follow-up. You guys got to make sure you're saying thank you to people or whatever. And I'll go ahead and put that as one of my steps. I'm going to keep LSN as my step two. And the reason I'm going to do that is on the new platform, guys, I know you guys have systems with this right now. I'm sure that you guys probably spent a couple grand, right, for the systems that you have. And then you pay monthly for email delivery and all that kind of stuff that we charge on the LCPS systems. But as long as you keep LSN as your step two and partner with us, basically we're going to waive all of your email fees every single month. So you can do unlimited emails. You can have unlimited contacts. You're not even going to be charged per member, guys. So keep an LSN as one of your steps. We're going to partner with you. And the cost to have a system like this, guys, is only $150 a month. So it's $150 a month, okay? Now, if you keep LSN as your step two inside of your system that you create, you know, if you keep it there and someone were to join LSN, we have a $30 product, which includes a phone dialer, kind of like what PhoneBurner has, which is $150 a month, but ours is for $30 a month. Plus you get access to all the capture pages and landing pages, you know, all the tools. Let me show you guys some of the tools inside of LSN. Let's just go to step three here. This is inside of LSN. You guys will see this huge library. We got a capture page wizard. We got a drag and drop editor. We got a blog setup deal. We got a domain setup, form creator, social media poster. I mean, all these tools, guys, are in that $30 a month. So let's say you have a system like this right here with your own concept, okay, or a system like this, and someone were to click on this step two, it'll link over to you. So if they pay that $30 a month, guys, you get 100% commission on that sale, okay? So if someone were to choose LSN, you know, the LSN step right here, step two within your funnel, and they purchased all those tools and got an LSN account, every month that they make their $30 payment, you're going to get 100% commission on that, $30 a month. Pretty cool, right? Now, if someone decides to get an entrepreneur system, kind of like what the system you're looking at right here, and they want to have their own system, you know, branded to them with their own steps so they can have all their members follow the bouncy ball. If someone buys that through your link to your site, it's $150 a month for them, but we're going to pay you a $100 commission every time they make their $150 payment. So guys, $100 payment out of every $150 payment. That's a really good deal, okay? Also, we're going to pay you up to $10 for every person that they bring in as a pro member into the system. So take a look at over here at LSN, guys. Click on step 2 inside LSN once you create your free account, and click here, and you can look at the full PDF. There's a PDF that will show you the compensation plan on basically how you can get paid over at LSN. And actually what I can do for those of you who are on this live deal here, who are on this live hangout, what I could do is I can just go ahead and put it in an offer. If you guys look over on your right hand side, I'll go ahead and put the PDF over here for you guys. Actually, let's start with the custom pricing. Let me show you guys. Let's say you guys get one of these systems, okay? One of these, let's say you guys get one of these custom systems like this one right here, but you want like a different skin. Maybe you don't like this way that we have the skin. Maybe you don't like some of the steps here, but you want to remove step, LSN as your step. You want to remove the Powered by Lead System Network on your site, and you still want a 100% branded system. You can pay a little bit more than that $150 a month and still get access to all of those things. Take a look at your offer, guys, on the right-hand side. Do you guys see that? Hey, Sid, could you give me a thumbs up if you can see the offer on the right-hand side? And if you guys are watching a recording right now, you guys won't be able to see this. But members that are here right now, you guys will see a PDF on the right-hand side. If you're here live right now, you can click to view, and you guys can look over the pricing PDF. This pricing PDF is just for the entrepreneur systems, for those of you who want to build a replicated site with LSN 2.0. So this is above and beyond, you know, the traditional, you know, $1 thing. So I'm going to go ahead and take the camera. If you guys are looking at the side there, I'm going to go ahead and take the screen share off. And I'm going to open this thing up to the chat room here. And I'm going to go ahead and answer questions that you guys might have for me. So, okay, so Andrew and Antonia, Javier. Okay, yeah, Javier says, I see YouTube watermark in the lower right corner when I hover over it. Yes, you do. And that could be like a custom job that we can do for you. We can do some coding to make a frame so that the video, you know, it's frame's a little bit smaller, or we can do some coding to remove that watermark for you. Not a problem. So in the PDF, Javier, hopefully that answers your question. And yes, this is live. This is a live deal here. So guys, I want you guys to consider, you know, partnering with us with Lead System Network. And the reason I say that is look, you've gone to Lead Capture Page System in the past. Some of you guys have talked to me personally, and you guys know that a team system is $1,000, one-time payment, okay? But then it's $100 a month. It's on our shared server. Plus you got to pay 0.002 cents per email, which is $20 for every 10,000, right? And those fees can add up every single month, right? But when you guys partner with us, it's only $150 a month. It's capped at that. It doesn't go up. You can send as many emails. You can broadcast as much as you want as you partner with us, but you can also earn with LSN. And now, why would you guys want to partner with LSN? Well, let's face it, guys. Let's think about this for a second, okay? I want you guys to think of the whole industry in a whole. And I know a lot of us have been in this company and that company and this one, and some of us did really well in certain companies, and then those companies go out of business, right? That's why we own systems. But I want you guys to think about something. People are like me, you know, they're getting smart out there, and more people are out building their own capture pages and landing pages. Like, they might be promoting XYZ company, but they're smart enough now not to promote the tools that the company has because they want their own list. So they go out and build their own tools. So one, that's a really good reason why you'd want to join with LSN, because it's awesome. It's got an amazing, I'll show you guys the drag and drop editor here in a second. You guys might want to log in, pay that $1 free trial to try out the drag and drop so you understand what I'm talking about. But that's one really good reason. But the other good reason is, have you guys noticed that all of these newbies, they're not newbies anymore? 5 years ago, they were. But today, I think everybody wants a system. Like everyone, like they understand that to be a stage walker, you need to own a system. And so they've gone out and they're looking for ways to get systems. So if they're on your team, you probably have people on your team out trying to get systems and this and that, right? But guys, really, where a lot of people are today, I would say system finding was about a year ago, okay? Today, we're so advanced right now on this online marketing world, guys. So many of us have been taught to lead with a front-end offer because there's programs out there that say lead with a PDF. B, you're the product. Your company is not your product. You're the product, okay? And so people are going to join you, not your company. And so everyone's been taught to build their own PDF and maybe even give it away for free or charge a fee for it, right? Well, it requires a system for that. And so a lot of these people that have been doing like a PDF or building funnels with PDFs on the front end or their own offer, maybe charging $20 on the front end, are now getting systems. But check this out. That was a year ago. Today, those same people are saying, my team doesn't know how to make PDFs. My team doesn't know how to do the secret formula thing. I need an affiliate program. I need to incentivize my members. So with what we got here, guys, you guys are able to build a back office with an affiliate commission tracking into your system if you so choose. So guys, I know that within the next year, 2 years, and actually right now, I know that those newbies that were newbies 5 years ago are now out building affiliate systems, okay? They have members. Today, guys, look, I've always been one of those people that basically joined companies, you know, and then I got my system in 2012 or what, somewhere right around there. And I haven't always owned systems like my own little commission payout deal or whatever. But I'll tell you what, now that I have one, my business just blew up. When you add a little value when you build your own capture pages and you're in the video and then you have training like your own secret formula and you sell it and then you incentivize your members, affiliates, so they can earn on the tools that you built, your business blows up. Today, guys, I no longer count leads. I count members. I remember when I used to look at my phone every morning or before I went to bed and tell my wife, oh my gosh, I got 10 leads today. That's a good day. Oh my gosh, I got 20 leads today. Today, I'm like, I only got 30 members today. What's going on here? I mean, this should definitely be like 50 to 100 members today. So like things have changed for me, guys. And so if you guys want the site, okay, if you guys want access to it, you can actually sign up for free, okay? Let me go ahead and actually, I'll just put it in the chat here. Let me give you guys a link. You guys can go ahead and get your trial. Now, if you were brought here by somebody, I'd appreciate it, and I'm sure the person that brought you here would appreciate it if you would use the link that they have. So reach out to them and get their link, because if you end up buying this deal and you buy the 30, you know, they want that $30 a month, you know, and if you buy the 150, they want that $100 a month. So I'm going to give you guys a link. And this webinar that I'm putting together right now, guys, that I sent that out to a targeted list, people who own systems of lead capture page systems, or people who have had a system before, or maybe people that were looking into it before. So it's a very targeted list. So I'm sure most of you are lead capture page system, you know, members or clients already, or else you wouldn't be here. But what I want you guys to do is go to that link that I just put in the chat and create a free account in the system. And then once you get in, you can pay $1. Check this out. You can pay $1 and you can get access to the pro membership, which is $30 a month or $49.95 a month with the reseller rights, okay, for $49.95. Okay, but you can pay $1, okay, and have access to that for 14 days. Or you can pay the same $1 and have access to the entrepreneur package, which is $150. If it was me, I would just select the entrepreneur package for $1, so I get the full benefit for those 14 days. And then if you guys decide it's not for you, you can always downgrade to the pro or downgrade to the free before the end of the 14 days. In that 14-day period, though, once you guys pay that $1, we will go ahead. I have those step-by-step instructions once you guys pay that $1 on how you guys can submit a domain name to us. And during that 14-day period, we will install a system for you. So for $1, we will take your domain and install a system for you, and you can get in and change your logo, change your domain, start changing all your steps, and then you can look through the PDF and say, oh, I'd like to customize this or that. You know, so for $1, guys, you guys can kind of fill out if this is where you want to be. But I'll tell you guys, if you guys are not promoting systems right now, you guys are missing out. If you guys are still promoting capture pages and landing pages and sales pages, you guys are missing out, because that's old. You know, if you don't promote or if you don't share replicated team systems with people, they're going to go pay a developer thousands of dollars, or they're going to go to Lead System Network 2.0 when they find out that they can get it here, right? And I'll tell you what, this week, I'm not going to mention the names, but we've had some big names come to us, okay? And we're working with them. And I'm not going to disclose it because confidentiality. You know, people pay good money to have a team system or a company affiliate system to where they can say, look, This is our system. We spent thousands of dollars on it, and it's white labeled to them. Okay, so if that's you and you want to be completely white labeled, that's cool. But let's start by you guys clicking the link over here in the chat. If you guys are watching the replay and you don't see a link around the replay on that page, just reach out to me, Tyson Cruz on Facebook. I'll go ahead and get you the link. You'll find it. There's a phone number in the email that I sent you. Give me a call. We'll get that link to you. Get a hold of the person that brought you to this webinar. But hey, how about I tease you guys a little bit? For those of you guys who haven't seen the drag and drop editor, let me show you guys. So those of you who have systems right now, lead capture page systems, are going to freak out when you see how easy it is to build capture pages now. So we're going to let you use the new drag and drop editor to build your capture pages and landing pages that your members will be able to use. So watch this. I'm going to show you guys. So to show you guys, let's see. Let's log into my monsterleadnetwork.com site that I've created. And I'm going to and check this out, guys. This is also really cool. I'm going to show you guys this. And I'm not showing my screen right now. So let me go ahead and let me get back to screen share. Hey, Sid, you're supposed to be telling me when I'm messing up like this. Okay. So can you guys all see my screen?
You're messing up.
Okay. You guys see my screen? So I want you guys to see this. Do you see my create page? This is my
beginning
page.
to come up.
Okay. Can you guys see it now?
Yes.
We can see it. You guys see that? Okay. I'm just going to talk because I think it's able to be seen. Okay. So this page right here, when you guys get your own system with your own domain, your own logo, you guys can see up here on the top left, it has my domain. I chose monsterleadnetwork.com. Pretty cool, right? Then it has my logo here. And then this is the form that my members can use to create their account with the Monster Lead Network. And then over here, once they create their account and they return later, they can go ahead and log into their account. Okay. So let me just go ahead and log into my account as an admin right now. I'm going to show you how easy it is to create capture pages for my members. So now that I'm in here, see this drag and drop editor, guys? So I'm in as an admin. I'm going to click on the drag and drop editor. Okay. And I'm going to go up here to create. We got a wizard. We got a responsive editor. What that is it's just an editor that all your capture page and landing pages will work on phones and tablets and iPads and all that good stuff. But what I want to do is I'm going to show you guys the freestyle editor. I really like the freestyle editor. Actually, I like the wizard too. That's good. But actually, should I show you the wizard? Would go freestyle. We'll show both. We'll go to freestyle first. So look, guys, I go over here just like this. And let's say I go over here to YouTube. Okay. Going to YouTube. And we look at this awesome Ferrari here, right? We grab the link to that Ferrari video. Hopefully I'm not going too fast for you guys. And we just simply grab the, well, I can add an image too as well. But we're going to go ahead and add the video just by putting the link in here. And it can take any link because I know you guys don't want to have to search around for a certain link. But look at that. There's the video. We can shrink the video. We can make the video any size we want. We can put that, video anywhere on the page that I so choose. Really cool, right, guys? And then what I can do next is I can grab an opt-in form, okay? And then I'll customize that opt-in form with the name, the phone number, the email. I'll go over here to the library, and I'll choose buttons. And I can choose a button that we already have, right? So I'll go ahead and do that for training purposes. But you guys will be able to, grab your own buttons and upload your own buttons to the system too. But see how I can change the size, guys? Put this anywhere on the page that I so choose. So I'll just go ahead and put it there, just kind of training purposes, kind of show you guys how it works. Now what I could do is I can go over here to Google, and I could just, maybe find like a red arrow or something. So I'll just go to images over here on Google, and I'll just take any of these, we got lots of different images here that we can use, but I'll just take a URL from one of these images, come right back over here, the drag and drop, add an image. Here we go, paste, there we go, confirm. There's our arrow. See that, guys? I want to twist this arrow around like that. You guys see that? Right? I can change the size of the arrow or whatever it is that I want to do. I can, let's see, move back, move front, delete, change, edit. I could put this underneath too as well, guys. Change the size, rotate, something like that. Actually, what I could do I get all nervous and stuff when I'm trying to do like videos like this. I'm trying to show people how to do it. You guys know how it is, right? Because you're like, oh, I got to do this webinar perfect. So, yeah, if I wasn't on a webinar, I could spend a little bit more time to show you guys. But yeah, you just go ahead and use the drag and drop. You kind of set up, your sizes, your arrows. Set up your arrow however it is that you want your arrow to be set up on your page. I'm trying to get this thing to resize here. But once you set that up, then you can go over here. You can go to headline. You can go, fill out the form. Whatever you guys want to say, right? You just take that here, put that in the box there, fill out the form. If you want, you can edit the, the colors and everything of this thing as well. Under style, change the colors of it. Move that around. So arrow, you guys kind of get the point here, right? So here's a video. Now let's go ahead and preview it. Let's preview this. Now I just did this really quick, but see there's a capture page, guys. But you can check it on different devices just to make sure that it's going to show up on different devices. So obviously I need to edit and I need to spend a little bit more time on this one to make sure that it works correctly. But I want to show you some more features that you can do with this. What if we wanted to put something in the background, okay? Maybe I wanted to add, I got the Ferrari there, right? What if I wanted to do like a video like this? Sorry to take up all your guys' time here, but sometimes doing this stuff is, it does take a little bit of time to build capture pages, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, add it, boom. Look, I got a background video.
The launch of a new Ferrari is always a special event. As one of the world's most iconic sports car brands, Ferrari's every move is carefully dissected. Ferrari is avidly debated by enthusiasts and owners as one of the world's most iconic sports car brands. Ferrari's every move is carefully dissected, more avidly debated by enthusiasts and owners, because the 488 has a turbo.
Okay, so hopefully that made sense. Sid, did you see all that?
That's fucking awesome. Pardon my French.
Is that pretty? So you can do all that stuff, but hey, guys, if I would have spent more time on it, I could have done it. Could have done a lot better job for you guys. So I apologize for not doing much more there. But check this out. I'm gonna show you guys one more thing that's really awesome. So some of you might not want to do the free, because the freestyle takes a little while to build. But shoot, it's your system. You might as well make it perfect, right? And then Sid, if you could just say, yeah, you're awesome every now and then. That would help out a lot. So where I want to go now is I'm going to go ahead and log into, actually, I don't want to log into that system. Let me log into this one. Got so many systems, guys. I'm like, oh, what do I want to do? Once you guys start building systems, you'll never join a system again. It's scary when you join systems because the person who owns the system can change. Oh, I had it in the background. But the person who owns the system can change on you at any time. You know what I mean? You can join the company or whatever. Well, watch this, guys. I'm going to go to this drag and drop editor again. This time, Sid, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the wizard. You see this?
Yes.
And it's super easy this time. All we do is we go down and we choose a template. See how there's different templates here? A lot easier to do, right? And I'm just going to choose this template right here in the middle. I like that one. And I'm going to go next. And I can do a background image, background color, or video. I'm just going to do an image. I can choose one of these images that we already have here. Or I can grab an image from my computer. Here's, look, a video or a picture of me riding a motorcycle. That's me right there in the back. That's why I kind of got started working from home in the first place, guys, is I wanted to be able to ride my motorcycle more. I wanted to ride my motorcycle when all my friends were at work. You guys see how I did that? I just select my opt-in form already. Then I get my button list here. Next. And then I can do like a video. So let's say I don't really like flashing around money and stuff, but I don't know. I'll just go ahead and put that on my deal just to kind of show you guys. It's kind of a bad example. There's too much of that crap going on right now. So we'll just go ahead and give it a name. I'm just putting stuff in, guys. But once I save it, you guys will see that it's now saving the page. Okay, and then I can publish that page. So I'll go ahead and publish it. Okay. I can add a thank you page to it, guys. So once they opt in, I can, on this page, I would actually set the redirect wherever I want it to go, after they fill out the form. Keep in mind, these pages that you guys are building are now pages that your whole entire team gets to use. Look at this, in real time, it's telling me what's going on. Yeah, it's creating a link. Is that cool, guys? Is that cool, Sid? Since you're the only one that I can hear, you got to at least say yeah.
Yes, it's looking great. Now I want to see it.
Okay, let's see it. Your page has been published. There it is. Okay, so now when I go over here to my published pages, see, I got a couple of them because I clicked the publish button too many times. Don't do what I did. Don't click it too many times. But look at this, guys. Is that cool?
Awesome. Looking good.
Yeah, so if you guys don't want to spend a lot of time building your pages for your members, and then all these will show up for your members as well. So watch this. Let's go to let's go ahead and log in. Let's go here and let's register. So if a member came in here, and created and actually, they can register on this pop-up, but this is probably the one you guys will probably give them most is their create page, something like this. So I didn't mention this earlier, but this page right here comes with your system, and you guys are able to add a video here. You guys are able to change the background to any color or image. And your logo will go here and then your domain. So when they go here, you could have a video that says, hey, guys, whatever, You could tell them to fill out the form or whatever. I'm just putting in information just so you guys can kind of. And I'll just put in a password here. I'm going really fast, so hopefully I agree to terms, create account. So look at that, guys. See how I just created an account? I'm inside.
So now you're a new member of the Monster Lead Network.
No, because I was already logged in, I made it boo-boo. Because I was already logged into my admin account, when I created an account, it logged me into admin. So what I'm going to do is I need to make sure that I am logged out
of all your teams.
So what I'll do, so I can show you guys the difference of what a member sees, because your members are not going to have access to everything that you guys create. So whatever you guys create, your members will see only what you want them to see, your training and stuff. So I'm logging in as a member now, guys. See how this is different? It says welcome to so-and-so. Your welcome video will be there. The video would play here. They don't have an admin access. They have share codes. So they could share, you can actually set up the system so your members can create capture pages and whatnot inside of your system. And then they can share those codes with other people that are in the system as well. But yeah, guys, this is what a member sees. The member would go in here and they would upload, an image of themselves. They would set up all their details. Oh, this is really, I'm glad I went in here. For those of you who are going to have, for instance, let's say you have multiple companies back here on your steps and you want to do a call to action to different companies. Like I'm going to do send out cards and, maybe a couple different companies. What you want is your members when they log into their back office to be able to click here and they can update their variables for step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's say you're in a company like Send Out Cards or LSN or whatever. They would put their ID in here, okay? So that way when they brought people to the Monster Lead Network or whatever your guys' system name is, and they had their people come in, when they click these buttons, it would be linking to them. So you build you basically build a step-by-step system where they join 3 or 4 companies, guys, or have access to different trainings and stuff that you're charging for. And as long as they have, paid for that product or they're in that company and they've updated their variables, the people they bring into the system, they'll actually get paid. So you can actually teach people how to make multiple streams of income, with a team, replicated system. So, this is a lot. I'm going into big depth here because I understand that you guys are definitely a different breed here, right? You guys are not the average. I mean, I sent out this targeted email because I knew that most of you already had systems in the past with lead capture-based systems. Maybe you're still with us right now. Maybe you left because things were difficult. But I just want to show you guys that we're on LSN 2.0. We're moving everything to this platform, and we're doing it because it's going to be easier for our members to build their systems. But we still give the full, capabilities. You guys can edit your own stuff. But I just spoke with some of the owners of the company, today, and we were talking about doing LSN 3.0 in March. So we're already thinking about 3.0 and what we're going to release in 3.0. And now, I talked about phone dialer earlier in this webinar. We're going to possibly, I know we're going to do this, we're going to add like the phone dialer inside of your system. So like when you go to your leads, you guys can actually now have call centers like calling all your leads for you, like in your thing, like a plugin into your system, which is really cool. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to answer questions, okay? So let me go ahead and answer questions. Let me get this, so that way I'm looking at this screen over here. You guys are like, why is he always looking over there? All right, let's move this video over here so that way you guys can see I'm looking directly at you guys. So, okay, so I'm going to answer questions. Okay, Andrew says, what if I just want to buy in without having, okay, you guys are messaging so fast that things are just like moving. So, Andrew, what if I just wanted to buy in without having a monthly overhead? Is it possible to spend $1,000 to $2,000 one time to own this system? Andrew, you can contact me, but yes, you can spend a couple grand with us, one-time payment. But there's always going to be a monthly cost because you have to have it hosted. Okay, so you can never get away from that. And if we do something for you where you do like a one-time payment deal to us, it's going to be very expensive. Okay, but keep in mind you're always going to have costs because now you still have to have someone send your emails out. There's still service fees. The cheapest way is to partner with us with LSN because the $150 a month, we cover all your email delivery, all that stuff. So you don't have to continue with us. You don't even have to partner with us. You can remove step 2 out of this step. You can remove everything, but we're giving you the guys this offer saying, hey, if you partner with us, we're going to treat you really good. And obviously, if you bring more people in, you're going to become a #1 client of ours and you're going to get hooked up. So it's up to you. Either way, we'll do either thing. I mean, if you got the money, let's talk, man. But it's not going to be $1,000 to $2,000. It's going to be more like, I don't know, $15,000 to $30,000. So what you're asking for, because you're saying, hey, can I just have your code? Everything that you guys have done for the last 8 years, can I just have it all and just give it to me and I can have it between $1 and $2,000? Heck no. So you guys can appreciate that, right? There's no way that we would just give all of that away, but we will work with you for sure. Call me. How much more will be for the mobile developer app? Okay, so the mobile developer app, that's something that we have. We have a mobile app developer thing, guys, LSN has that allows you to build easy mobile apps. And I've actually got a guy who's working on that right now. He's in transit, he's moving, and he's going to take over that part of it as far as doing all the coaching and the training, because he's actually been going to local businesses and creating apps for them, like real estate businesses and car lots and stuff like that. And so we're going to have that in there. But as far as the cost go, Antonio, or it's not Antonio, it's Altonia. Sorry, I got my glasses on. I need to look closer, but it's going to be included in the $30 a month membership. So the $30 a month, guys, LSN includes all of the tools, okay? The drag and drop editor, the capture page editor, the landing page, sales page editor, the blog setup, the phone, everything. In the past with LSN, it was like $150 a month to have everything. Now it's just $30, right? To have every tool that they have. If you want to be a reseller, it's an additional $19.95, so it's $49.95, okay? The only difference between the Pro membership, the $49.95 and the $149.95, is the $149.95. We basically give you the whole LSN back office and say, now you get to change all the steps and change your logo, okay? That's the only difference, okay? So you get to be the stage walker and own your own system at the entrepreneur, but if you just want all the tools and you're going to be solo, the Pro deal is awesome, especially for like a real estate guy, someone who's doing real estate. Can you guys imagine, the video background deal that I showed you guys where there's a video playing in the background? if I was doing real estate, I would walk through the houses that I was selling and I would like videotape all the rooms with a GoPro, you know, and then I would take that video and I would put it on a capture page and it would be the background image. And then above it would be a capture page form that says, hey, if you want to see more homes like this, fill out the form. So the $30, guys, is awesome for those type of people, or even car dealerships, or, you know, whatever. Okay, so Thomas is asking a question. Can the system be integrated into an existing member back office, or does it have to run as a separate website? We can get you APIs and all that stuff, man. If you already have a current website and you already have a commission tracking and affiliate program and all that stuff over your other deal, get a hold of us and we can, with our developers, we're $1 a minute, $60 an hour, but we can set something up for you to get all that worked out so we can integrate it with another site. So if you have another site out there, but it doesn't have the drag and drop editor and some of the tools that you want, we can do that for you. So that's in the PDF that I put over there on the right-hand side. If you guys are not seeing the PDF, there's like buttons up on top above the chat, and it says room, polls, offers, videos. Click on the one that says offers, and when you click offers, then it will show the PDF. I'm sorry for those of you who are watching the recording because you don't have access to this, but like I said, you can always call me from the email number in the email after you watch this. Okay, Refinald, how does this benefit existing LCPS clients? They sent me an email about this, and I'm confused on how I can transfer the existing system. Okay, because you had a system with LCPS before, we're going to basically help you out. We're going to grandfather you on some of these things. So if you have a current system, no, you don't need to come over to LSN's new platform. We can make these new adjustments to your existing system, but you're going to need to pay fees, you know, our developer time to kind of get those things done. But also, if you guys want, you guys have a system over LCPS already, that's cool. You probably spent, how much you guys spend on it? Go ahead and put in the chat how much you guys spent for your system. If you guys can go ahead and do that, go ahead and tell everybody what you spent on your system, if that's cool. I mean, everyone here pretty much has a system, but go ahead and put what you spent in the past. But with this new one, it's going to be $1. So if you guys want to test this new platform out, just get the link that I gave you guys earlier and test it out for $1 and build another, another system on another domain and just take a look at it, you know, test it out. And then you might find that the new system that you built is a better deal because now you don't have all the email costs and everything. And then we can modify that system, and then you partner with us. And guys, what I'm doing right now is I'm focused on finding people myself that are interested in building their own systems. I got, you know, I've been doing marketing for a long time and I've done companies and stuff like that, but I kind of got tired of working with those people that are dream killers, you know, the ones that suck you down. And I just like working with people like you, you know, people that they're already stage walkers. Most of you that are on this webinar right now are stage walkers. You guys have already had success. But you guys could do exactly what I'm doing and get as many people into the replicated site, exactly what I'm doing, and get as many people that you know at the $150, $100 a piece, right? So if you had 100 people paying you $100 a piece, some of you guys can refer 100 people into a program, no problem. That's 10 grand a month, guys. What if you had 300 people at $100 a piece residual? That's 30 grand a month. So that's what my goal is, guys. My goal is like, look, you guys know this. I shouldn't have to say this, but it's not typical to do that. But my goal, my personal goal is to have, you know, this year, you know, 2016, my 300 at $100 a piece, that's 3 grand a month with the software. Pretty cool, right? So if you guys want to do that, I would definitely encourage you, if you already have a system with LCPS, to keep that system, but you might want to partner with us on this new deal and, you know, start promoting this, because LSN 3.0 is going to be insane what we're doing for that. We're going to have like a traffic deal, rotator. There's the phone dialer, of course. Man, what was the other thing? Sorry, guys, I get on these webinars and I forget exactly what we discussed, but we do have some really cool features coming out for 3.0. I'll think about it in a second. Okay, Altonia says, I'm in. Awesome. So give me a call. You got my number in the email. I'll go ahead and hook you up. And definitely, if you are referred here by someone, we'll make sure you're under that person. Okay, I've pretty much, if I have not answered your question and it was in the chat, it's totally okay with me if you copy what you put down below, because there's like so many chats over here, and just paste it to the top so that way I can see it so I can answer it. Andrew, if we have 2.0, would it be able to easily migrate Yes, absolutely. 2.0 to 3.0, they're going to migrate. So what we're doing right now is we've like rewritten all the scripts, all the coding and stuff from the LCPS. It's we've done that for security reasons, but we've also done that for push button growth. So when someone wants a system, we can push a button and they can have a system. But we can never, there's always that propagation, that period when you change a domain, you set it up to your system that we can't get around. But we're going to try to make this push button, guys. We're going to go version 4.0, 5.0, 6.0, 7.0. And I showed you guys at the beginning of this webinar that we had that 65 leads thing, lead capture page system. This is not a new company. This is something that's been built for a long time. No one else out there. I mean, I can mention some companies. You guys probably already think of a couple, but nobody out there is offering this easy click button, push button, own your own marketing system deal out there anywhere. So just want to let you guys know that. So you guys are definitely these versions. I mean, we're ahead of people. If people wanted to do what we're doing, they're like 6 years behind us. There's people out there that can build replicated systems, but not replicate a push button. There's no one can touch this. Plus, we're debt free too. We don't owe anybody any money, so we can build some pretty sweet systems. You forgot the blogging tool. There is a blogging tool over at LSN, and like I told you at the beginning of this webinar, we brought several different developers in. People come and go, throughout that process. And on the blogging tool, the people that we had that were helping us with that blogging tool, they kind of vanished. They kind of disappeared. But it's okay because we still have all the scripts. We have the old blogging platform. And our goal is once we get the phone dialer and some of these other tools done, that would be something that would be like a 3.0 deal where we would have updates to that blogging deal. The blog works right now, guys. It works. Like you can go into the blog, you can use the blog, but we understand we got to get better as time goes by. We have to be the best. And so Altonia, just to mention the blog, it's still there. That's included in that $30, that you get everything deal. It's there. But that would be like a 3.0 update. Maybe even 2.0. It might even come out before 3.0 because it's kind of an easy, it's just adding more templates and stuff for you guys to use for your blog. So hopefully, Altonia, did that answer your question? Let's see. I'm looking through the whole list here, guys, because I want to know. If there's any more questions that maybe I possibly missed. Thank you. You're welcome. Let's see here. I hate it when I'm going all close up my screen here, guys. He's going in. It's like, I don't know. I get kind of shy sometimes on these videos. That's why I talk a lot. If I'm not talking, I'm shy. Okay. I can't stand silence. Let's see. I'm reading all these questions, guys. If you have a question that hasn't been answered. What about SEO? Yeah, SEO, that's a whole new training. Now, in the LSN package, the Pro package, we're going to have some training. We already have a lot of training back there right now on that, or not on SEO yet, but we have training for different, marketing strategies, different ways to do, get your stuff ranked on Google, YouTube, and all this kind of stuff. But we have a Pro University back there. Now, for the entrepreneurs, we have an Entrepreneur University that comes along with your system. So if you guys want a system, but you've never built a system before, we're going to have some Entrepreneur University training to go along with that. Hey, Sid, you unmuted yourself. What kind of questions do you have for me?
I did unmute myself. And I guess one of my questions.
I want to see your crazy face. And I know you got your shirt off and stuff. So let's show everybody who you are. Just go ahead and share your camera.
Yeah, so on the is the sales
hey, for real though, you gotta show your you gotta show your cam, you gotta show your video, dude. I don't care if you're sitting in your bathroom or whatever, but if you're gonna talk, what do you guys think? Go ahead and put in the chat. You guys want to see Sid's camera? Say, Sid, I don't care where you are. There
you can't see me?
Yeah, we can see you now. Awesome. Okay, go.
Wait, so what like that?
Yeah, that's better because
okay.
It's just so weird.
I'm just getting used to Hangouts right now. If I click on my own photo down there, then I can put myself on the screen.
So I just want to let you guys know who is Sid. Okay, so Sid is someone who's been one of my Facebook friends for a really long time. That's why he likes to have his picture static, because every time we've ever talked to each other, it's just been a static picture. I hate Facebook pictures for that reason, right? But the thing is, he actually recently started his own system. So, Sid, if you would put a link to your system in the chat to the right, Actually, I think I can.
So I'm actually unable to see any of the chat. Even though I can see the whole group chat, I'm not seeing anybody's messages.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
No.
Okay.
I don't know why. I'm not sure how to fix it. I've been trying to fix it.
So I'll just go ahead really quick here. I'm just going to go ahead and put his link, guys. So this is his. Don't judge it or anything. I just put a link in the chat. This is his system. Sid, when did we install your system? It was just yesterday, right?
Yeah, the only thing I've done is put in my logo. It's the only thing I've done.
So the reason I wanted you guys to see Sid, the reason I had Sid on here before is, Sid, have you ever built a system before?
Yes, I have. I spent a lot of money and put together my own system. And
what's a replicated member system?
It was. However, what happened was I got to the end of building the system and I found out that it was not mobile friendly.
Okay.
And I was just like, it's,
Did you do the work yourself, or did you pay a developer to do it?
I paid a developer.
So I want you guys to.
And it cost about $2,000.
Okay, I encourage everybody to do this. Go to the link at sixfiguresimple.com and create an account with Sid's program. Okay, and the reason I tell you to do that is if Sid can do this, you can do this. So I want you guys to look at his site today, and you guys will see that he just got installed. And I want you guys to, if you guys are on the fence and you haven't paid your dollar yet, or you guys haven't got a system yet, I want you guys to see Sid's system grow. Like, you guys are like beta testers if you guys create an account right there right now. I'm not telling you guys to join it because he's going to sell you something. I want you guys to join his system so you can basically copy him. In this business, guys,
I'm actually gonna actually unpublish the page until it's done.
Well, they'll still be able to create their page, so there's no way around it. I'm sending people to it. So they're going to be
okay. Well, I mean, it's a work in progress. It'll be a work in progress, and really, I'm going to have a launch. So,
well, I just want to let everyone know this. Okay, the reason I'm putting a page out there that hasn't been done, that hasn't been created, because I want to be transparent with everybody and show you guys that Sid's system is going to be a success for him, and I'm going to help him, however I can to help him set up his system the way that he needs it set up his steps the way he needs it to be. And you guys right now can create an account, and Sid doesn't care because we're not going to charge him per member. We're not going to charge him for email deliveries. But when you create an account, you guys are kind of like beta testers. You can look at what he does. But I'm not having you get in there to judge Sid or the system, okay? But I want you guys to see the growth. Like, this is what it was. And then 3 days later, 3 days later, 3 days later, a month later, because you guys are on this webinar, you guys are going to see that growth. So before he even, launches any products or anything or whatever, you guys are kind of in way before, okay, whatever. But you guys are all leaders here, so you probably won't promote anything that Sid has, but you'll probably get good ideas from Sid because you're going to get your own system. So, and maybe Sid brought you to the system, so you guys are like, oh, this is really cool. Sid is the guy that brought me to this, and now I get to see his progress. So 2 or 3 months from now, Sid, they're going to say, Sid, you can't trick me. I watched you from the beginning. You were a mess. But you know what? They need to see that. People need to see that when you build a system, it's not done today. And I want you guys to know that when you start a system, it's a process. Let me show you guys something here really quick. And probably some of you guys are going to be like, oh, yeah, I know who everything clicks now, Tyson. I know who you are or whatever. But do you guys see my screen right now? Good?
Yes, we do.
You guys can actually see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So this is my system. It's called the Open Jacket Network, guys. How did I get involved with LCPS or whatever? Because some of you guys might even been with LCPS before me. About 3 years ago, I was promoting a couple different opportunities out there. One was in Power Network and Z&Z Solutions and all that stuff. And I needed a funnel. And I found LCPS, which was this page right here. I found this deal. And I went ahead and asked for a sales rep to go ahead and give me a call. And when they talked to me, they told me that I could go over to this page called 65 Leads. Okay. So when I called them 3 years ago, they told me I can go to a page that looked like this, which is 65leads.com. And they told me to look through all the templates that they had over here. And they could take any of these templates that are over at 65 Leads and they can add it to my lead capture page system. Okay. So I spent some money and I had a really crummy looking system that kind of looked like the 65 Leads. Okay. And after hitting my head on the wall and frustrated for about 6 months, there was some changes in the company. And, one of my friends had actually, bought out the company. And so I started doing the sales over at Lead Capture Page Systems and then working with them and consulting with you guys. And over the past, year and a half now that I've been working with them, I mean, we've grown a lot. And so I've gone in and redid all my stuff. This is the Open Jacket Network. It stands for like a guy that walks around the streets of New York with his jacket open and he tries to sell you everything out of his jacket. And I came up with that name is because you know how these people that, work from home or whatever, they're always like, join this company, join that one, join this one, join that one. So I thought it'd be funny to create a system around the Open Jacket Network. And so this is my system. This is the system that I was able to create with them. And when you log into my back office, I want to log into my back office here to kind of show you guys. My back office looks a lot like the Lead System Network back office that you guys will be getting. And the reason it looks a lot like it is because it almost is. So the LSN version and mine are kind of similar. So what we did is we took some of the things that I did over on my system with the old LSN, and that's kind of how we came up with LSN 2.0. And then hours and hours of work, we kind of got to where we are now. But I just wanted to kind of show that, I hadn't told you guys that yet. But yeah, I did I had done a system. Now this one right here, this is Sid's system. Where did my webinar room go? Jeez, I think I lost you guys. Where are you guys? Okay, there you are. Okay, so I can't remember where I was going with that, but I just want to kind of show you guys that I have a system that with my system and the old LSN, we kind of put everything together. And now you guys can have a system kind of like what I had. But I'll tell you that when I got my system, it didn't look all that pretty, and it cost me thousands and thousands of dollars to get it to where it is. You guys are basically getting a clone of my system and LSN system, and you're getting a bunch of new stuff that that has been put in through all the developers' hard work, phone dialer. We've looked at other systems, and so you guys for that $150 a month are getting a really awesome system. So hopefully you guys.
I've got a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so on my system, I'm going to have step 5, hopefully, if it's possible, be an e-commerce site. I would like to actually sell products on step 5.
Yes, you can do that. Now, if you want something like that, it's going to require a whole new page, like a resource page, because you want to have all your stuff. And then you're going to want to have tracking so that we know which one of your affiliates to pay for that.
Yep.
So that would not be covered under $150 a month.
Right.
But you've got to start with the solid foundation. So you've got to start with the system, get your beta testers, your system and everything. But if you want that step, that's included in that PDF that I gave you. And it gives you more acts, it tells you more on, it breaks down a menu on cost and fees. Just know this, guys, your system always gets better. My system 3 years ago didn't look so hot. But over time, I've bought plugins through LCPS and it's gotten better and better. The new $1 trial LSN allows you to start something. So if you're like I was, where I couldn't really afford thousands of dollars, it was tough, This allows you guys to get a system and slowly add to it. So don't think that your system, guys, is going to be, so why am I bringing this up? Don't think, because I was showing Sid's system, don't think that your guys' system is going to be installed. Like you can install it today, you can have a nice team system, you can promote different things, but just know that the actual system that's going to get you on stage and all that kind of stuff, it might take you a month or 2 or 3 months. Just don't ever give up on your dream. It took me 3 years to get my system to where it got that momentum to all my members are just like, boom. People are going around there saying, when I know when they would prospect people say, well, what do you do for a living? And they'd say, well, I do Tyson Curtis's system. Like people, how people are so brainwashed. They're like, they don't realize that they are their business. They think that the company they're in is their business. So all these people are like, oh yeah, Tyson Curtis's, that's my system. That's what I do for a living. You guys want to have a system to where people are like, oh, my system is Sid's system. My system is, ABC system. So I don't know all your names out there. I guess I see Thomas, Altonia, Andrew, and there's so many of you guys on this chat. But you want people out saying, oh, I'm in Altonia's system, I'm in Thomas's system, I'm in Sid's system. If you can get your members to say that their business is you, you've won. But that doesn't happen on day one, guys. And so this is an awesome way for you guys to get a system and just start building off of that. Sid, I'll get to you in a second, but I have to answer a question to Thomas because he has a good question. The steps are nice, but what if we wanted to provide our own structure? Can we customize the pages with HTML and CSS? Thomas, yes, you can actually take that whole skin. You know how I showed you mine? Mine was completely different. Okay, you can edit everything. There's two options. Okay, if you want anything above what's back there right now, our goal in the future is to add more skins. You know, so there's like, 30, 50 skins that you guys can choose so they don't all look the same, with all your stuff. That would be ideal, the way that we want to go. That's our future. But for now, if you want like something that's completely custom, you just take a page on your Paint or whatever, and you just make it how you want it, and you send it in a support ticket to our developers, and then we give you a quote back on how long it would take us to do. Now, if you've built a page out there in the past on something else, okay, if you've done a page elsewhere, you could tell our developers, hey, I built this page, it only works for me, it's not replicated. And if you give it to our developers, they'll clone it and put it in your system, and now everyone can use it. Okay, so and that right there wouldn't take our developers much time at all because you've already got a page built. So if you guys already have built something, a funnel or a system that's already works out there for your business, or let's say you have a company that you're in right now and you know someone who has already built a funnel that works and you want the funnel that they have, you could tell our developers, hey, I see this person in my company has a funnel. I really like their funnel. You can give that funnel to our developers and they'll look at it and they'll clone it. But obviously you would want to make some tweaks to it, right? So you're not copyright, right? So we could clone it, bring it in, right? And then we could do some tweaks so you don't have to recreate the wheel. So also in the PDF, if you guys need the PDF, give me a call or take a look on the right-hand side of the poll. Sorry if you guys are watching the recording, you won't be able to see the PDF unless you call me. But if you guys are here on this webinar live right now, thank you. You'll be able to click on the polls up above and a PDF will appear and you can click on it and you can, I got to get this phone. Sid, just talk to him. I got to get this phone really quick because it's going to go to my answer machine if I don't.
Mm-hmm. Hey guys, so one of the things that I saw about this when I first looked at it was, first of all, I was already in the market for a system. And then when I saw a webinar of Tyson's, and when I began to watch that webinar, and then he began to sort of show the system that LSN has, the first thing that I recognized was that it was almost identical to the system that I had already created for myself. So with the steps, and as you went down and we're looking at the video, and then you would go to the next step, and then you would complete that step and go to the next step. It was pretty much identical to what I was already looking for. So, I mean, I was sold from, 3 minutes in, and I was just like, wow, this is, and then when I saw the drag and drop editor and realized that there was a whole membership site and you could put in your own comp plans and oh my God, I mean, LSN and this system is just amazing. And like I said, I spent a couple $1,000s putting together my last system, and it's pretty much the template is done for you. I mean, customize it as you need, but at the same time, it's like everything's there. And if you can't get it done in 5 steps, then you've got to redo your system anyway. I mean, really 5 steps is more than enough to get anywhere. So
hey, thanks. That was good. Thank you. I'm going to answer some more questions. Ken's got a question over here. What about migrating over from LCPS? Would I have to repay the commission tracking plugin in paid members fee, etc.? Just to give you guys an idea of what the commission tracking plugin is when you go to LCPS, Lead Capture Page Systems, and you purchase a system, basic team system is $1,000, a pro system $1,700, and then you buy like plugins like $100 for commission tracking, you buy $100 for external billing, you charge extra $100 for a genealogy tree for your team. So it can get, $2,500, $3,000 pretty quick, right? and then you got your monthly fees on top of that. So Ken's question is basically, do I have to repay that again? And the question of that is no. But if you want a new system, yes. So if you have a current system, you can use your current system that you currently have, Ken, right now with lead capture page systems, okay? And we can do little tweaks to your current system, and maybe we can work a partnership deal with you on that to kind of help you out with some of your fees or whatever, as long as you're partner with us in some kind of way, okay? Your other option is you can keep that system, active. It's only $1. You can come over to LSN. You can start a whole new system. And when you're partnered with us, you could actually sell products, and it does have a tracking tree and stuff already built in that you wouldn't even have to pay for. So for now, it's $1. It's $150 a month, and you can have access to kind of like a marketing, tracking deal. And you can start on a new platform. So it's not really expensive for you to have two systems. I have several systems. I got the OpenJack Network. I got Monster Lead Network now that I'm building. I'm also building Lead System Network. So there's nothing wrong with you building a couple systems. And I'll tell you guys this, that when you have done more than one system, you become an authority figure. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like when you build one system, they're like, okay, one hit wonder. All right, you did good. Build another system, they're like, oh, this guy's really doing good. And you do another one, oh, he's doing good. So I'll tell you guys this, the more systems that you guys generate and you create, it becomes a whole lot easier for you guys to get people into whatever it is you're doing. So the answer is you can stay with what you are. We can modify what you currently have. Give me a call. We'll talk about modifying your current system, maybe adding some of the new plugins to that system. We can even add the phone dialer here very soon. So if you guys have a current system with LCPS, when we get that done, we can maybe put the phone dialer in your system so that way you can use that to call your leads. All your members can use that. So it'll be cool. You're welcome, Andrew. Andrew says, great webinar. I have to head out. Thank you for the invite. I will email you. So thanks. I'll talk to you soon, man. So I answered Ken's question. Okay, Thomas asked a good question. Was it Thomas or Andrew asked a question? Okay, Andrew asked a question. So it says, can we start with a $30 and then upgrade to the $150 later? Okay, so this is how it works. For $1, you can choose to be a customer with reseller rights, or an entrepreneur with reseller rights. So it's $30 a month, $49.95 a month, or $149.95. But all of those options, you can do a $1 for 14 day. So I encourage you guys, if you're gonna do a $1 for 14 day, you might as well do entrepreneur. And then if you decide you don't want it after the 14 days, or before the 14 days, before, like the day before, 2 days before, you can go and you can click a little button back there and you can downgrade to pro, or you can downgrade to free so you won't get charged. But I'll tell you guys this, if you guys are stage walkers and you guys did pay the $1 and you get, you pay that $1 and you install a system, I know you guys are going to get hooked. So I warn you that if you do get a system, you're probably going to want to keep it out, after the 14 days. But if you find out that the systems are a little over your head and you're not ready to do all these videos and be a stage walker and all that stuff, but you do need the tools to maybe promote your real estate business, insurance business, and you do need more leads and contacts for your business, and you want professional tools, you want access to drag and drop editor and all that stuff, you don't ever have to go entrepreneur. You could just grab the $49.95 or the $30. Now, for $30, you could be a customer and have everything, but it only makes sense to pay the extra $19.95 because you get 100% commissions on the $30 product. So if someone else that decides they want the product, then you can basically earn your product back for free. 2 people, you're making $60 a month residual, so you're making a profit. If you added 100 people in, you're making an extra $3,000 a month. But then what if some of those people that you brought in decided to go entrepreneur? Now it does work like a lot of programs out there where you can only earn the product that you own. So if you don't have the $149.95 and you brought someone in, and if you only paid the $49.95 and you brought someone in and they decided to go entrepreneur, what would happen is you'd collect that $30 commission, but the additional $70 would go to your upline sponsor. It would look up the line for the next person who's qualified. So it's up to you on what you want to do. Do you want to make money with LSN, or do you want to just build a team system to help you build what you're currently doing, or do you just want the tools as a customer? So we've designed this thing to basically, we don't want to oversell you. We want you to buy what it is that would work best for you, because we understand if you buy the tool that's best for you, that you'll keep it longer, and that's better retention. Some of you guys have been in the industry for a long time. The industry, the retention is a big key of our business. We don't like people jumping in, jumping out. So if they are a real estate person or an insurance person, or and they just need the capture page and the tools, phone dialer for their business. I've talked to some buddies of mine who do insurance, and and whatnot, and they said the phone dialer would be a very good tool for their business plus the capture pages, I wouldn't go sell them the entrepreneur package, right, for $150, because that's not something they can really build a system around unless they wanted, they're the broker in a real estate office and they wanted all their people in their office to, use their capture pages. But definitely the Pro Tool suite would be good for them. So don't oversell. I just want to train you guys on that right now, that if you're going to take the approach of making money with LSN, give people exactly what they need. The retention is important. So hopefully that answered your question. Like, I just went way overboard probably, but I want you to think that way when you're doing this. And we have training that will teach you guys on this stuff, because retention is a big part of your business if you want that walk away income, that income where you make money without going to work. Money does grow on trees, guys, if you build it right. So, okay, so I'm just looking down. If I have not answered your question, okay, Ken, just give me a call. If I have not answered you guys' question, please copy it down from below, because I'm looking through and put it to the top. And I'm going to go through. I'm just going to see what I can find here. So give me a second. Can you mute sound? Okay, so Andrew, great question. I think Andrew was one of the ones that left. But anyways, you guys know when I showed you the drag and drop editor and it had like a video in the background where you got a background video playing, it was playing the sound in the background. There is an option, to mute the sound out in the background video. So that's cool. So that way you don't have to have music playing in the background, so you can just have money falling, or you can have Ferraris in the background doing its thing. Kind of like the, like the Lead System Network video that I had showed you guys. Like if I do another screen share, let me show you guys what I'm talking about here, because some of you guys are visuals like me, and you need to actually see something. What did I do with it? I've got all these tabs up here. Here it is. Okay, so you guys see how this is a video. Sid, do you see that? See how there's a video behind?
Yes, I see.
There's no sound. So you guys will be able to do something like that. You'll be able to have it. And if you look how we did ours, this is a custom one, but we made it so the video just plays in that area. You guys can actually do that too. So you don't have to have the video on the whole page. You can just have it on a portion of your page. Pretty cool, right? So maybe if you did that, it might work better on like a phone. It doesn't have to take up your whole entire page. So yeah, to answer that question, Andrew, absolutely, you can mute the background video sound. Okay. And then a lot of these questions you guys are asking me, because I'm going back in time right now, are ones that we already covered. So I'm just gonna. Okay. Javier says, in a nutshell, this is to sell this system to other people or to manage our own members. This is basically, if you guys have your own system and your own brand, your own logo or whatever, kind of like LSN. You know how if you were to bring people to LSN because it has an affiliate program brought into it, and you brought someone in and they accidentally signed up under the wrong person, well, you would have to contact LSN and say, hey, so-and-so signed up, but they meant to sign up under me. They signed up under the wrong link. And us as the corporate office, we can move people, to the correct person. You're going to have the SEO. You're going to have that CEO seat. So when you own your own system, I want you guys to know that it's on you get your own little server that it's on. We have a shared server that we share all the ENT systems, but you have your own deal. You have your own domain, your own logo. So when people look at your system, they're going to see as you own it. Like if you show this to your friends that are offline right now, or maybe they're brand new, like where you were 5 years ago in your business, they're going to see this as your system. Okay, so you really do own it. And the members list, check this out. When you own a system, most of you guys know this, but you have the masters list. So what I mean by that is when you get your members to promote your capture pages and landing pages that you build, they're getting also their own back office, and all their leads go into the back office, right? But they can email their downline, but you're the only one that can email the whole list. So you guys, do you guys think that the ones who own the systems, do you think that they actually buy traffic? No, they don't. But they definitely teach their teams to buy traffic. Think about it. If you own the system and it's your domain and your logo, all you'd have to do is do a training to teach others to buy traffic to send them to your system, because those people that come into the system, yes, they might be theirs for whatever product it is that they're selling, but at the same time, they're building your masters list. So if you own a system, no longer do you really have to buy traffic. You just teach other people to buy traffic. So if you've ever been a part of a program before and they encourage traffic buying, they probably don't ever buy any at all. They just take all the spillover. There is a huge admin advantage to owning a system. So it's kind of cheating, guys. But hey, in this industry, it is okay to cheat as long as you copy the right cat. Let's see here. There is no demo. Antonio asked if there was a demo. There's no demo. You go over for free. You pay $1, and we upload you your own system for $1. You got 14 days to use your own system, and at the end of the 14 days, you pay the money. You get to keep your system. It's as simple as that.
That is a demo.
Yeah, I guess, but it's like a live demo that, like, instead of you wasting your time playing around a demo, you're actually like, it's yours. And then anything that you do to it and you tweak it, don't worry about breaking. You can always fix it later. Does that make sense? So it's not like you could get in there and do as many things as you want. We've designed it so you can't break it. You can delete pages and everything after you've done it. Okay. So I answered the add-on issue, the question that Ken had. Answer the API integrated into a current system. Yeah, so this is a live webinar. Okay, so Andrew says he's not sure what membership's best for him. He's brand new. He's just getting started. Hey, man, just go ahead and grab the pro membership for $1 because, I don't want you to forget and then pay that $149.95 at the end of the 14 days because you probably would. You guys know that, right? You guys ever have that? You sign someone up and they forget, oh, no. So just get the one that you feel most comfortable with. But I'm going to do a screen share for you guys really quick here. And I'm going to log into Lead System Network. And I'm going to show you something because you're asking me, what membership that you should get. So when you get back here, if you pay the $30, you get access to step 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And under step 4, okay, not only do you get all the tools for the pro, okay, but on step 4 under the click here, so you watch this video here, and I explain, some of how this works. Each step has its own video, guys.
Hey, I'd like to welcome you.
Okay. So down here below, you click the click here, and I've got some training back here for you. I got social media marketing, Facebook profile setup for professionals, insane traffic with Facebook groups, popularity with social media, posting links to Facebook like a pro, LinkedIn profile setup for professionals. I'll tell you what, guys, this insane traffic with Facebook to Facebook groups, I show you how to get your link out to 100,000 people on Facebook without paying anything within 5 minutes, okay? So that's definitely a valuable training. So if you're new to marketing any business, I don't care what business you're in, you're going to learn something from the Pro University. We will add more training back here. Now, if you have some skills, because I'm talking to you guys, most of you are stage walkers on this webinar right now. If you guys would like to partner with us at Lead System Network, we would like to get your training from you. And I'll add your guys' training back here in the Pro University. So our members, when they log in, they can actually watch a video from you, a guru, a stage walker, someone that's actually done it. And then the Pro University down here, we will have, in this area here, we will have university trainings. So those are coming soon. So maybe we can get some of you guys to help us out in that area. And then your tool suite, you'll have this too. So, hey, if you're just going to go pro, you're going to have access 1 through 4. You just won't have access to Entrepreneur University. But you'll be able to do everything in the system but step 5, okay? So don't go buy it, man, if you think that you're going to forget, okay? I'd rather you stay a customer for a long time than buy something that's a little bit over your head. But if you go through there, you go through the training, use the tools, I know you're going to get your benefit through that. So Altonia says, so basically I sign up under you, then you have access to my contacts. Absolutely, that's the admin advantage. But I want you to know this right now, because you guys are leaders, right? This is a system, sorry about that, okay? This is a system. When you guys come into LSN, okay, when you come into LSN, or if you're in any company out there, I want you to think about this. Any company that you guys have ever joined, don't the CEOs or the people that actually own the systems, don't they normally have a list of everyone in the whole system anyways? They do, right? So, Sid, do you agree with me? Yeah. I mean, obviously, that's just how it works. So your question, Altonia, is, so basically I sign up under you, then you have access to all my contacts. Absolutely, just like any other thing out there. So if you go through LSN, LSN is going to send your members Merry Christmas. LSN is going to send your members Happy Thanksgiving. LSN is going to message your members, hey, we got a webinar coming up this day. But I'll tell you what, because we're able to email all of your members, we're actually going to be able to do things for you that you probably wouldn't have done yourself, because most people out there don't take action. So we might be able to activate some of your people. And we have people do this all the time. They get in and they bring a bunch of people in, and then they don't take action ever. So if we don't do the inviting for you, then how are they going to ever upgrade and make you money? Okay. But so that's one benefit to joining a system. But the other thing is too, I want you to think about this. If you get your own system and you get your own members, doesn't that mean that you have the contacts of all your members? So that's why I'm kind of saying that you need to get your own system. If you have your own system, now you get to have the admin advantage. Okay. So yeah, if you come in through Pro, you don't have your own system. You're basically in a system like you always have been, but you got some cool tools, right? But if you build your own system, now it's like separate from LSN. It's like your own entity. It's separate. Okay. So now you have your own secure stuff, your own secure deal. So I want you to think about that. Okay. Do you want the admin advantage? And I guess that would be a good reason for you to pay the $150 so you own it. Okay. So think about that. That's why the people who own the systems, they do better. Okay. So instead of me doing webinars like this, you'll be doing webinars like this. If you want to earn more, you got to be worth more. Does that make sense? Sid, you agree? Man, I wish I should put more people on the panel. But if you guys want to be worth more, you gotta do more. Okay. And so don't get all butthurt and don't be hating on me because I'm doing this webinar, because this webinar had to be done. If I didn't do this webinar and tell you guys that we had systems available for you guys to have your own system, who else is going to do it? Okay. Someone else is going to do it. So I'm going to be the one to do this webinar and tell you guys you can have a system. So can I get some love? Can I get some XOs over here? Seriously? XO, look at Sid's dancing. Okay, Thomas says, not sure where I can get your contact info to follow up. Hey, man, what you could do is you could just find me on Facebook. I'm pretty much maxed out at 5,000 friends, but I'll tell you what, if you guys send me a friend request and you say that you were on this webinar, I will delete some of those contacts, those fake ones that are trying to get dates. I've added a couple of those, so I can probably look through my 5,000 contacts on Facebook and delete a couple. I'll add you as a friend, but please make sure that you message me first on Facebook before you just send me a friend request. Because if you send me a friend request and you get mixed in with my other list, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? So look at this. I'm going to show you my screen here really quick. I'm going to give you guys in the chat over here. I'm going to go ahead and put my Facebook ID over here so you guys can contact me. And we do have a Lead System Network corporate group too that you can message me in the corporate group as well. But there's my personal profile. Okay. But when you guys look at my profile, look at this. I'll go ahead and do a screen share of my Facebook. No joke. Like, see how I got 4,993 friends on Facebook? If Facebook didn't limit me to 5,000 guys, I'd have like 20,000 right now. But when I go to my friends request, you guys see this? Sid, do you see this?
Yes.
See how I got all these people that want to, they're like, hey, can I be your friend? I got to like open it up on the big sheet here. But those are suggestions. But if I go down here farther, I got 473 friend requests. See that? So I wish I could add all these people. And then some people, after a while, they're not friend requesting me anymore because it's like a fake profile, right? So I don't have to accept all those. So if you guys want to be accepted by me, you do need to message me first in the inbox and say, hey, I was on your webinar. So that way I know to accept you guys. And in the trainings that you guys will find in the Pro University, I've got all these Facebook groups out there, guys, that have over like 20,000 people in each one. And I'm like the guy at the top of the banner on all of them. I mean, some of you guys already know how to do this stuff, but if you guys are new to like social media or you don't know how to do that stuff, I do have some training available for you guys on that in the Pro University. So we have stuff like that. So we've been asking a lot of questions or helping you guys out a lot. I do have someone else on here right now. And that system I showed you guys a little bit ago because I couldn't get mine to work because I just loaded mine up the other day. So I use the MSI Mind or whatever. This is Cam Calendar down here. I don't know if is my finger above him, Sid?
Yes. No, it's on the other side.
Okay, so this guy right here. Tell me when I'm right over.
There you go, buddy.
Now you're pointing at me, right?
Am I tickling? Who am I tickling?
Ah.
So look, he's laughing. That's awesome. So it's so anyways, Cam, I know you just got here, but I showed your system already, and you know, how long have you had your system now? 3 weeks now, Cam?
4 now. Yeah, this is the 4th week.
So he's never had like an automated system, guys. He's always wanted to get one with me with over at Elite Couch Base Systems, but it was way more than he could afford at the time because he was working at a gym. He had like a couple different jobs, and he's a part of like 5 different network marketing companies. You guys probably been there before, and you know, it just really wasn't in his budget. So I showed him the LSN deal for $1. He signed up. He created a system. He's got all of his steps back there, and he's been able to have his people follow the bouncy ball now. And the nice thing about that is Cam, he's actually really knowledgeable. He understands how to market online. And so he's able to get his message out to his team. So he's a leader. He just didn't really have the tools to do so. So Cam, I mean, are you excited about LSN? I just told him that we're thinking about LSN 3.0 now in March. You know,
Okay.
so, yeah, so we're doing a lot right now. But so far with your system, are you pretty happy with the way that you've set things up?
Yeah, so far it is going absolutely phenomenal. Love the duplication that I have here. It's not really something you can create very well other places. I've even showed a lot of my newer members the way that I used to have to duplicate with other systems, and now, I mean, with LSN you have instant duplication with everything that you can utilize here, especially how you have you know, the step-by-step process. So that's another way to instantly duplicate yourself, you know, to be there for the newest person coming into your system. You have steps for them to follow, you know, right when they get started. So it gets everybody off to a fast start, gets everything moving quickly. So, I mean, it's definitely the way to go with LSN and having that duplication instant.
So, Cam, I mean, you pretty much got a system because you like the opportunity to have the admin advantage, the masters list, right? I know.
Yeah.
You know, you own the system.
I mean, I'm coming in late, so I don't know what you already covered.
But basically, the masters list. Like,
Yes.
most of you might think of us as evil. That guy owns the system. He's got the whole list. But I'll tell you what. Cam, are you smiling?
Oh, yeah.
Sid, are you smiling? You guys want the masters list, right? Everyone's going to be hating on you, right? No. They were like, that guy owns the system. But look, guys, you don't have to be hating. You just got to look at the people that are building the systems and copy the right cat. Sid or Cam or myself. You know, you can copy some of the other leaders out there that have built systems out there. Now, I'll tell you this. If you guys, I'm not going to mention any of the companies or the systems that we've helped in the past get their own system. But if you guys ever joined a system before, or you're a part of the system, okay, why don't you go ahead and give us a call, get the person that sponsored you or whatever brought you to this webinar, actually call me directly. If you ask me, hey, did you guys have anything to do with the build of this system? I might tell you, but I'll be quiet about it. And I'll be like, look, we did, but you know, we're not going to say anything more. So if you guys are a part of an opportunity right now and you're questioning where they got their software, think about it. LCPS has been around for about 8 years. And there's only a few places out there that you can get replicated software that has binary, comp planes, all the scripts. So chances are the person who built the system that you're in right now came or is using LCPS platform right now. So if you ask, I might tell, but it's going to be shh. But I'm not going to blast it on a webinar because that just wouldn't be right. Okay? So ask. Okay, so let's see. I probably got a couple friend requests over there on Facebook. I'll go ahead and grab the Facebook group for Lead System Network. I'll go ahead and put the deal over here. I'm also going to get a link to the system where you guys can go ahead and join for the $1 trial. But again, don't join this link if someone else brought you here, okay? Because this is the corporate link. You'll actually be directly with corporate if you join a link. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to change the end of the link with the username of the person, you know, that brought you here. So first off, here's our official Facebook group. You do need to be a part of LSN to be in that group, so please don't go join in if you haven't paid your dollar yet. And then let's go ahead and grab you that link to the Lead System Network so you can go get your dollar trial. For those of you who are watching the recording, I apologize you can't see the full chat, but I'll go ahead and try to do my best to put a link below this webinar video that will direct you guys over so you guys can go ahead and get your dollar trial if you're watching the recording. And my goal is to follow up with this webinar next week to do another one. So we'll continually do these webinars every week, and then we'll take these trainings, these live webinars that we do, we'll put them in our university membership. So those of you who are university members, so if you bring people in, they get their own system, they don't have to, you know what I mean, they can just have access to webinars like this, they can go back in time and get updated on the whole history. I mean, Cam, we went through today, we went all the way back in time. You might want to watch the recording. But I laid it out where we came from 7 years ago to where we are today to kind of show people that, look where we were like Atari. It looked like Atari systems, you know, and now we're over here on the PlayStation 4, you know, or for the like Xbox One. That's where we're, you know, we're totally modernized now, and just simplicity, easy to do. So I think we'll go ahead and leave the webinar at that, guys. So if you guys don't have any questions, if I can get you guys to go ahead in the chat over on the side over here on the right, just say, you know, good webinar, whatever, give me a thumbs up to let me know that you guys are done asking questions. If you guys are all done with the attendees that I have here, we'll just go ahead and end the webinar.
All right, thanks very much.
Thumbs up from you. Cam, thumbs up from you. And then the chat from our members that haven't spoken yet. So this will be in the recording, guys. I think we did an overall good job at laying out everything. Sid, could you think of anything that maybe I left out? I don't mind going 5 hours on this, because this right here is going to change people's lives owning systems to have the masters list. So if I need to spend 5 hours with people to talk about replicated systems and what it's done for me and how I went from sitting in the crowd to walking on stage, I'll do it. I'll sit here for 5 hours to help people. So is there anything that I mean, we can even cut clips out of this. I mean, I can cut clips and training and stuff. So is there anything that you can think that people need to hear about this, you know, building systems, being a stage walker, branding yourself first? Cam, do you want to throw that in to tell people the importance of branding themselves?
I mean, it's the number one here.
I gotta see your face though, man. I look on Facebook. I gotta look at you static. You know, we've been friends for a long time. I gotta see static. But I don't care if you're on the toilet or whatever. Just flush it really quick while the video's
not showing right now.
Yeah, no, you're not showing. So you gotta turn your camera on. And,
it's on.
No, he's showing.
Oh,
Yeah.
is he? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Boom. Now it's showing. So go ahead, just take it away here for the next couple minutes.
Yeah,
Now,
highlight yourself.
most of the people on here, I gotta let you know, Cam, they're smart, because this is our lead capture page set list. The people that I emailed only to this, okay?
Okay.
They have systems from the past, and they spent thousands of dollars with us. So they are probably a little bit more qualified than me, probably more qualified than you, and probably more qualified than Sid. So don't be intimidated. Take it away.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no worries. I mean, well, one thing with branding yourself, I mean, that's the key point, because I mean, people don't join companies, they join people. People join people. So, I mean, the difference between these companies and every other rep that's out there, I mean, I'm sure you're not the only rep in your company. You're not the only person out there. The difference that makes that is you. You're the difference in that formula to success, because everybody's got products, everybody's got systems, everybody's got, you know, the different tools that are out there. You know, everybody can get access to them, but not everybody can get access to you. So if you can brand yourself and show the value that you have, you know, that difference maker of you is really what is going to set you apart from everything else that's out there on the internet. Everything out there that's advertising, that's thrown in people's face, the things that they see on a day-to-day basis. Strive to make yourself just a little bit different than everybody else, and that will start to brand yourself, and you'll become that leader in the space. You know, you guys already have your own system, so you know how to branch out on your own and kind of make your own content So, you know, what you do from there is continue to grow that brand of you. Put yourself ahead of everything else, you know, with your system. Make sure your system is generated towards something that you've created. Generate your own type of feel, your own type of setup. You know, like I've done with the MSI concept. It's something that is completely my own. You know, so that's what you want to do. You know, the advertising and marketing that I've done to grow myself has put my name at the top of Facebook. I'm the entire first page. So, if you're not there yet, you know, continue to brand yourself until you cover up Google. You know, make your name a Google search term. You know, you shouldn't be worried about the SEO on some keywords. The keyword should be you, because you're the difference maker. So continue to build yourself and brand yourself, you know, along with your system, so that you become that key point, you know, that key word, and you're all over Google, you're all over the internet, and people are starting to look for you. And because then at that point, it doesn't matter what you're promoting, what you're marketing, what you're doing, people want to connect and grow with you. So, you know, then from there, that gives you unlimited streams of income, you know, and that's why we build multiple streams of income here with the MSI concept and LSN. So,
Hey, man, thanks for sharing that. And then Sid, I know that, you know, you're like, dude, I don't want to show my face on this thing, and now I got you here, but your face is up because you sat here with me for almost 2 hours now. Just go ahead and give us some words of advice on being a leader, or, you know, whatever you want to throw out there. But I think what they need to hear is, you know, what is the benefit do you see as owning a system? Just be open with them, because these people, you know, that are on here right now, obviously some of them are more qualified than us. They already know, but if you could just tell them what you like about owning systems, and if you want, you could even point at them and you can say, I know you've been taking my people. But yeah, if you just want to go ahead and just tell them how it is right now. And
yeah, well, the main thing is that most people who would be looking for a system, whether they are just a retail client, or, you know, a customer of LSN, or somebody who is, you know, creating a system for, say, their real estate, or whether you're putting together your own program. The thing is that you've been doing what you want to show people for a long time, and when you first, you know, started doing that industry or whatever, it's something that you didn't know a lot about, and now you've got a lot of answers that they don't. And with this LSN system, you can lead them down the path. So you can, like Curtis said, follow the bouncing ball. I like to, you know, just say, all right, you're going from step 1 to step 2 to step 3. And because you're an authority, when you are actually able to show them the way, then they're going to listen to you, and they're going to hear the wisdom that you've accumulated over the years. So that's where the magic is, and that's why you need to have your own system.
absolutely. You know what? So some things that he just mentioned there, he was talking about follow the bouncy ball, or he likes to call it follow, you know, let me go ahead and pull it on me. He's saying follow the bouncy ball or follow the steps. Well, really, that's what I always use, is follow the steps. The bouncy ball is something I just picked up from someone else recently. You know how we all pick up from these mentors? They have the secret. But normally it was follow the steps. And what I saw first, the first system that I ever built, was I had this deal where there was a company called Empower Network, and it was $25 to join. And there was this other company called Z&Z, which was free to join, but you can make $20 payments. I'm not doing that anymore. I haven't done those in over 2 years. But I'm just telling you guys to tell you what I did. So I built a capture page, which had me jumping into a swimming pool with my clothes on, so everyone opted in. It was a high-converting capture page. I had all my members share that video of me jumping into a pool. So all these people see me jump into a swimming pool, right? And then the next page that it would go to is a sales page. And on that sales page, it has 3 steps. The first step would say, hey, Tyson Curtis here, I'm the founder, da-da-da-da-da. So I'd introduce myself, right? And thanks so much for filling out the form on the last page. You guys are here right now, because you probably have no money. I'm gonna show you how to make money from no money. First, what you're gonna do is you're gonna start with step 1. You're gonna sign up for this program. It's 100% free. When you get there, all you have to do is pull out your debit card, credit card, buy one of these offers that qualifies you, get other people to do the same. You're gonna make multiple $20 payments or one-time payments. Now, if you guys like making those one-time payments, that's amazing. That's totally awesome. You don't have to be a salesperson to do this business, because step 2 allows you to get access to my simple turnkey marketing system that I've created for you. So then the members would click on step 2, and then you get access to my Open Jacket Network system. Then when they got back there, they had the same capture pages of me jumping in the pool to get people to step one, where I do all the explaining for them to get people to buy these things where they make multiple $20 payments. Then they would get a system, so now they're in my system. Then they have my advanced training in the back office. But then in my trainings, while I'm training them, I say, guys, do you remember there was a step 3 on that funnel page? Did you ever go back to that? Are you sick and tired of making one-time payments? How about a residual payment? Now that you've gone for no money and made some money, how about joining this other thing, which was called Empower at the time, that I was doing? I said, look, take the money, which is not your money, it was other people's money, from step 1, and use that money. Now you can buy into this program that's $25 a month, and now it's a $25 100% commission. You see what I'm saying? So by doing steps, I was able to get them up, from no money to make money. The other thing that you can do with steps is this. It's really cool. Let's say for instance, let's throw a company out there like Amway, okay? I'm not in Amway. I'm not going to promote Amway. If you're promoting Amway, I'm totally cool with that, okay? But it's been around for so long, most time you say Amway, people say, that's where I came from, that's funny. Most people wouldn't join it right now, okay? Most people would not join that thing right now. But if you owned a system and you brought people through a step-by-step system, and they were in your back office and you had all the training and all this stuff, and then in one of your trainings you said, hey guys, just want to let you guys know that we joined Amway this week, and you'd be like, huh? But they would say, you know what, because you own this system and you have a system, I was in Amway 30 years ago, but because you have this system, I know that we're going to have success this time, because I know the first time around we didn't have success, but because I have your system, with your training, I know that we're going to have success. Guys, with the power of a system, you can now take companies that have been around for a really long time that people normally wouldn't join, and they will join them with you because of the value. People join you, they join your system. You can make them join Amway, you can make them join any of these things. Matalukas, Avons, Mary Kay's, you can have them buy anything from you when you own the system, because they're like, I don't care what they're promoting, I'm going to join it. Now the other thing is too with steps, the power of steps. Let's say you have several steps. You know how we have LSN set up as step 1 through 5. Let's say you sign up someone with they get inside, capture page, get inside, they have step 1. It's a very a good offer, a good value offer that they love, that everybody loves. They can't resist step 1. And then step 2 is an offer that they cannot resist. They cannot resist step 2 because it's such a good offer. Okay. Then step 3, okay, is a company that maybe is something that costs a lot of money, but a lot of people could probably resist it because there's a lot of reasons why they wouldn't want to join it. Like there's a lot of money to be made, but they won't join it because it's not. Maybe it's a coffee thing. Maybe it's a skincare poop product that you put on your face. I don't know. But it's a company that they don't really believe in all that much. But check this out. Because they believed in the first couple steps, so they really enjoyed the first couple steps, they will join the next step even though they don't really believe in that product because of fear of loss. Because they're going to bring people to the program because they like the first couple steps and they're going to make money on that. But then they're going to be feared that if they don't join that next thing, which is the next thing, that they're going to lose money. So they can join it. So once you bring people through things that they cannot resist, it's like a mousetrap, with another mousetrap, with another mousetrap. They cannot resist the cheese, okay? And they can't resist not showing their other friends the cheese because they're like, look, there's cheese, and I pulled it off the mousetrap and it worked, and I didn't get clipped, But they bring all their friends over, and then you can put any company in there. So if it ever gets to the point where you have an opportunity or a product that they're like, I'm not really into that, they will join it just for the pure fact that they don't want to miss out on money. So, there's so many different ways you can look at systems, guys. But it takes a system to clone yourself. It takes a system to have the masters list, and it takes a system to get people on a path that they can't ever get off of. Plus, it's kind of like a relationship. If you have the longer your trail, the longer your steps, the more steps that you have, people feel like they've gone further on the steps. Think of it like going to school. Would you go through 90% of school and then quit? It's a lot harder to quit. It's like, I only got 10% left of school to go. I don't know if you guys remember high school, but how hard was it to graduate? The last grade, you're like, dude, why am I here? Well, it's stupid. I don't know why I'm coming here, but I'm going to finish it out because it would be basically wasting everything that I've ever done. So guys, there's just so many amazing things that you can do with steps. So I'm going on and on here. We just hit 2 hours. I think we're good. You guys are already sold. You guys already paid your $1, so thank you. Let's get you guys in the training. If you guys can help us out in any way, you want to add your training back there. If you guys enjoyed this training, just go ahead and hit a comment on the chat. And if you watch all of this webinar, okay, straight up, okay, and you go ahead and put a comment on the right here that says, I watched all of it, I have a special bonus for you, okay? But it's going to take integrity. I don't want people to be here for 5 minutes. Go ahead and comment over there. And on the recording, you guys are going to be able to mark over there on the right that says I watched all of it. If you're one of those people that just skip to all the way to the end, you just heard me say this right now and you get a bonus for watching all of it, if I ever find out you cheated, we're not friends. No, I'm just kidding. But guys, go ahead and comment on the right that says I watched all of it, okay, in the chat on the right. So awesome. So we got some people saying I watched all of it. Thank you guys. Thanks for being here. We will see you guys on our next webinar. We'll see you guys, and I look forward to seeing your guys' systems that you guys created. Now, when you guys do create your system, I want to ask you guys to post your system in our Facebook group. Okay, when you post it in our Facebook group, we're going to encourage others to join your system that you've created so that they can get ideas from you. Free exposure. So you guys will find that, get in our group, post your link to your business. This is all about you. It's all about us working together. We want to raise your lid. If we help you guys get what you want, we will have what we want. Okay? Thanks, guys. Thanks so much for being here. Bye-bye.